Hey guys! Today I'll be unboxing Mrbean mask. I bought it off of AliExpress. Bought it about 3 weeks ago. It just came today. Canada Post sent it to me. It's originally came from China. As you might be able to see, Mrbean right there. So I'm just gonna crack right into it. Got some safety scissors here. The box does seem a little altered, a little destroyed, but it's made of latex, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Just be able to rip this open. So you can see that the mask is packaged. It's pretty compacted to fit into this small diameter. You can really smell the latex. So I'm just gonna open this up. A lot of plastic. It's a little worrying. Our planet's sort of dying right now. Oh. There it is. There's the. So as you can see, it's very accurate to actor Rowan Atkinson's face. He's got a mole on the nose and on the cheek, much like the real man. There are little eye holes in the pupils, so you can see through the eyes. Guess I should try it on. It's comfortable. It's cozy. You can see under the eye holes pretty well, actually. Allows for binocular vision. I'm not sure how well the audio is coming through. I can hear myself quite loudly. I recommend this product to anyone who wants this sort of thing. The smell's not too bad, actually. The latex is kind of refreshing. If you're looking to look like Mrbean, go for it. I give it 2 thumbs up. So scared. Olive, it's okay. Okay, cut.
Comfortable. It's cozy. You can see it in the ankles pretty well, actually. Allows for binocular vision.